Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I am your host, DBoss. You could watch me 5 days a week, Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on CaribVision. And we're in 28 countries, including India and also the UK. We're all worldwide, and if you get through the cable companies, you could get to us any other way too. Just look up for CaribVision, and also you can watch on, if you're in Canada, Bell 5 channel 658. Of course, on the CaribVision channel, that's their channel. And also, if you missed any of my programming, you could go to my YouTube channel, which is DBoss Networks. You could subscribe, share, and you could watch all the wonderful guests that I've interviewed. And then you could watch it at your own time. But anyways, today, well, we got a big thing going. Somebody big here is coming here today, but we're going to first hear from one of our sponsors, Vital Fit, to tell us a little bit about healthy snacking, and we will be right back with our guests.
Welcome to your vital steps to better health and fitness. I'm Joanne James. Today we're talking about exercise snacking. It's a fantastic way to fit exercise into your busy schedule. Exercise snacking is about taking small bites of exercise throughout the day. And it could look like this, anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes of movement in some way, shape, or form is an exercise snack. You can, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs up a flight. Or you can go for a brisk walk for 5 minutes. If you're watching TV, you can sit down and do some stretches or sit and stand to work those legs. When you're at work, do some stretches at the desk. All of that is exercise snacking. The beauty is it does not require a membership, and neither do you need equipment. So take advantage of those small pockets of time that you have throughout the day to do some form of movement. You'll feel great. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. See you next time.
Thank you, Joanne James, for that. Healthy snacking. And that's not meaning that you go to the fridge and eat something or get cook something. It means that you get up and do some kind of activity. Like if you were watching, you've been sitting in the office, you've been on your computer for 3 hours, get up in integrals and just move your body around so that your body doesn't, can move the circulation and you can feel a lot better. So, but today we got a special guest going on, and today you're going to be hearing their music in the background, as opposed to which I normally do. So, so anyways, if we have a special guest, and they have got the acronym. They have the acronym TGIF. TGIF. You know, and usually that's thank God it's Friday, but no, it's the Great Indian Festival, and we have the president here and the founder of it. And I'm not going to pronounce his last name. I'm going to let him do it. But with no other further ado, I introduce to you Dr. Bala.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is Bala Brahmanandam Madaparthi. Madaparthi is my last name.
Madaparthi. See, well, if you're here, you said it. I'm okay. But
yes, you did it well. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, but here on Real Life Matters, we'd like to know who is your what's your culture and where do you come from?
Okay, I am from originally India, that is called Bharat. I'm southern part of India. I've been in Ottawa, the capital of Canada, for the last 30 years.
Wow. Okay, so so that's great. So what made you want to start the festival, the Great India Festival? What made you want to start that?
Okay, to start with, Canada is a multicultural country or multicultural society, I would say. And in Ottawa, the capital of Canada, is also the capital of festivals. We have at least a couple of festivals every week throughout the year. And we have festivals representing different cultures all over the world. I thought India also should have its own festival representing its culture, heritage, and music, food, and whatnot. So that's how I think in Ottawa there is a festival for almost every country in the world.
Wow. Well, you know, Ontario's a lot of festivals going on during the whole summer. So when is this particular festival for you going to happen?
For this year, we have a 4-day festival starting from August 10th, day after tomorrow. Woo! August 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, 4 days. And I'm also happy you mentioned that the Ontario, right? The festivals and events of Ontario have recognized as one of the top festivals in Ottawa. Top 4 festivals in the Ottawa.
Okay, so is it going to be from your culture, Indian culture, where you particularly come from, or is it going to be all parts of India that will be celebrating this day?
Yeah, we have all parts of India, all regions of India are represented by the dance, the music, the food, the handicrafts, and we do also have a panel discussion discussing this year's topic is India's cultural contribution to the world. That way, it has an in-depth meaning how we associate with the Canadian multiculturalism and things like that.
Okay, so how do you guys associate, because you guys have a lot of different religions and culture along with everybody else, but some of you guys are based depending on what you have to do, if they accept your dress at work, if they accept there's different things. So there's a lot in your culture that that people have to adjust to. So
yes, I think more than the men, women have, I would say, a little more challenge compared to the other men. I said men have mostly adapted to the Canadian culture or Western culture in having the pants, shirts, etc. But many women still would like to have a sari, put a bindi, that is a something on the forehead. So those things are still very normal. I think it's accepted in Canadian community.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So when you have the culture, everybody be dressing in their formal attire that they wear, right, for that day, or?
Yes. I mean, not all of them, but many of us would come in the traditional regional dresses. In India itself, almost every 200 kilometers, there is a different type of dress code, even particularly for women. For men, it's comparatively less variety, but for women, the way they dress the sari, the way put up the every dress is different. You can identify based on the way you dress where you are from. Of course, assuming that they are originally putting their own original dress, but the fashion-wise, people do adapt. Their dresses which have become popular are also worn across different parts of India.
So I guess a lot of people are buying a lot of fabric and stuff to make their dress for that day.
Yes, I think I think a few hundreds years back, India was famous for the fabric. Now it has coming up again with man-made items like khadi or pure cotton and things like that. So
okay, yeah, but a lot of people are going to be spending money because everybody wants to look good, and just like the other festivals, everybody spends, they spend for their, how they're going to look that day. So
yeah, for the four of the days of the festival, one day we generally designate to have the what I call traditional dress day. So that particular day, generally more number of people would come with the traditional dress. Other times it's all very casual.
Okay, and the little kids, I like when you see the little kids dressed up traditional too.
Yeah, they look definitely very different and cute.
Yeah, they do. All right, so what big stars are you going to be having that's going to be giving the entertainment there?
Okay, this year for the 4-day festival, every day we have 2 headliners. one is from the music side, other one is from the dance side. We have, so I could give two people, one from the dance and one from the music. On the music side, there is one Prasanna, who plays guitar, but with the classical Indian fusion genre.
Wow.
And he is very popular, and
Well, say what's his name?
So he has Prasanna. Is popularly known as Guitar Prasanna, but his his band name is brand name is Prasanna.
Prasanna. Okay, so this festival is going to be 4 days.
Yes, from August 10th to 13th. And 4 days are not enough to cover all different regions of India with their different dance forms, the music forms, etc. So I have always a demand to increase the number of days so that each region is well represented.
Going on for the whole week or the whole month. The whole month of the week. Okay, so the 4 days. So what time does it start at? Like, does it start early or?
Traditionally, we used to have Thursday, Friday starting at 6 o'clock in the evening and runs up to maybe 10:30. Saturday, Sundays usually starts around, and Saturday, Sundays it starts at 11 in the morning and then goes up to 10:30 or 11.
Okay.
So most of the high-profile programs are after 7 o'clock. So we at with the festival organizers, we have decided to give a platform to the budding artists in Ottawa. That is, we distinguish between the local artists and the non-local artists. So we have a very tough balancing act to do with different forms. Like the music, we cover folk music, classical music, fusion music. The same thing with the dances. Dances are much more difficult because apart from the classical dance forms that are from India, we have almost every region has one folk dance form, which is distinct to only that one. So to give an opportunity for all of them, it's very, very difficult task, I would say. And that's the reason why we probably would expand to one more day in the next few years.
Okay. All right. So is there a particular color? Do you guys go by a color scheme that you're celebrating for this year or no?
No, this year we are not having any specific color as part of it, but we have chosen 4 directions for the 4 days: east, west, south, and north, covering basically 4 parts of India.
Okay.
So,
okay, so that's the theme, from the east, the west, the north, and the south of India.
Yeah, and also we would like to map it to the Canada, but it's difficult to get participants from all across Canada. Our north and south is very, very short, so maybe we'll go from the east and west. So.
Yeah. Okay. So are some people, some of the entertainment and stuff, they're coming from India or they're here in Canada?
They come from all over the world, I would say. Yeah, there are 2 troops coming from India.
Okay.
And 3 from USA. One we're supposed to come from UK. It didn't pan out. So let's say for now, basically 3 countries: India, USA, and Canada.
Okay. So you got a big mandate there, because for 4 days you got to be watching these guys. These people and entertainment and making sure they're where they're at. And then you need a week to recuperate after this.
Yes. And our distinctive feature of the festival is food. Food, I would say, we like, it's also can be treated as a food festival in the sense we prepare food all done on site by the volunteers.
What?
And it is supposed to be authentic, ethnic Indian food.
So what? It's a real deal. You would not get it even in the restaurant. In India.
Yes. Yeah. So you would not even get some of the items in good restaurants or popular restaurants, because we have.
Wow, but you're going to get them there at the festival.
Yeah.
So what's
and,
the dish?
Yeah, all the people who.
Okay.
Sorry, please complete the question.
No, it's okay. So you have a dish. So what's the main dish that you guys prepare, or there's so many?
Yeah, there's so many. Every day, for example, we would have one. This year we have slightly pared down one vegetarian dish that could be from South India. One non-vegetarian. Okay. Sorry, when I said dish, it is a combo. Complete. It has to be cohesive. Everything that will come from the same region, including the ingredients, so that it is all made with authentic
ingredients from that side of that region.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow!
So, and then we have one vegetarian, one non-vegetarian. Yeah, and we also plan to have at least one vegan option.
Okay.
Sometimes it's difficult to get every day, but one vegan option, one vegetarian option, one non-vegetarian option. And then we have something called masala dosa, which is a popular South Indian dish, which has become very popular in North America. That is there every day. And then we have street food, which is called, like, say, the more popular one is samosa. So, and samosa chaat.
Samosa,
all these items are there. Yeah.
Everybody
and mango
knows
lassi.
That one. Mango lassi, yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah. So
what about the chicken? Are you going to be doing any
chicken, the popular item that is in North America or Canada is called butter chicken. But butter chicken doesn't have a place in our festival, because there are other items which are much more popular and authentic in India. So we would have those type of items.
Okay, so you said a butter chicken is
chili chicken.
You're not going to have that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't have, because in the competition of finding the right authentic ethnic food, that has voted out, I would say, in the lighter sense.
Okay. And are you going to have some tandoori chicken or no?
Yes, tandoori chicken is generally there. Yes. Yeah. No, we do have. Yeah. So we bring in portable tandoors to make tandoori chicken and tandoori roti or naan.
Oh, I love that. The tandoori chicken. That's my thing. I like it. So. So, and then you're bringing in the ovens for that, so it's gonna taste so good that day, because it's all authentic spices coming. On which part of India does that come from? Tandoori.
That comes from a North Indian part, Punjab.
Okay.
Yeah, very very northern part of India.
And your desserts, I know the desserts are very sweet sometimes, right?
Yes. Yeah, that is always a challenge. So some of the seniors advise us not to have too many sweets, because it's not that good for the health. But we do still have them. So yeah. So
because they're raised.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying that the Indian festival or Indian food without the sweet is not. It's unthinkable, I would say. So yeah.
Well, because they have a lot of condensed milk, a lot of the sugars in there.
Yes, right.
You got to try to limit.
Yeah.
It tastes good, but you got to limit yourself. And then if those kids are having, they're going to be up all night.
Yeah. So, trying to get the healthy, balanced diet is part of the challenge. Yes. Yeah.
And then you have a lot of rice dishes too, right?
Yes. As part of every food combo, I mentioned vegetable combo or non-vegetarian combo. There is a dish, one rice item, one, call it as a puri or chapati or a roti sort of, or called a bread sort of item. Not real bread, but yeah. So naan is called as the bread, naan bread.
And I like that.
Usually, yeah.
And what about the you guys don't make anything with fish, right? Fish?
No, we do make fish. As such, there is a state called Kerala, which specializes in seafood, particularly the fish.
Okay.
So, as one of the days, as such, one of the popular chefs here, he comes there and cooks. He comes as a volunteer and cooks a fish dish. Generally, it is on Sunday with the closure for this one. Yeah. So
is it? What is the fish? Is it fried? Is it steamed? Is it done in an oven, or how did they do it?
No, it's not done in oven. So I think every year it may be changing. So yeah, this year I don't remember exactly what is the one that's
whatever
already
he
decided.
Makes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because you don't see a lot of fish dishes. You don't see a lot of fish dishes in Indian cuisine. It's always the other stuff. Even though, so that's why I asked, do you have fish? Because usually sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. So
yeah. So in that sense, chicken is the most popular non-vegetarian item. But apart from chicken, we do also have either lamb or fish as one of the options. As such, there is an item called biryani. You may have heard of that.
Yes.
So biryani, particularly Hyderabadi dum biryani, it's a very famous type of food that's there from southern part of India. Dum is basically the way it's cooked. Biryani is rice with all these spices and all. Usually it's popular with the goat meat. So we have it on one day. As such, we have imported special copper huge vessels exclusively to make this all the way from India.
Okay. All right. So you're going to have a lot of food, which is good, but you're having different foods on different days coming from different places. Well, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? I've seen that they have some meditation classes. You're going to be having that on site also?
Every year we usually have. This year, for some reason, the Ottawa city's facilities are not available to outsiders because of some renovations that are going on. Because of that, we had to bring it down some of these items like the yoga classes. Otherwise, yoga, meditation is a very popular item as part of the workshop.
Oh, okay.
So this year we will not have it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, no, I was wondering how would you get to meditate when all this stuff is going on? It's a little tough, right? So.
Right. As such, the premises, we have outdoor festival, and we also have some of the rooms, hall inside the Ottawa City City Hall. Basically, it is reserved for us, and then we would do that with a very quiet background.
Okay.
Yeah, indoor. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess you're gearing up for the big day. It's a couple days, so you must be really busy.
Yes. And I had to switch off the phone so that I would not get interrupted with this. Yeah.
Oh, they'd be like, we need you. Yeah. Dr. Bala, please come now. All right. So so it's going to, so tell everybody the dates when this is going to be happening.
That is going to be on August 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Okay. All right. So are there any shout outs that you want to give to your people?
Yeah, please come and enjoy. If you want to see India, this is one small place where you could see different parts of India in one place. Thank you.
Wow. Well, I would be excited. I'm not in that area, but I'd be excited to come and get some of the different food. So you got it. So anyways, there's a schedule to tell you what food is on what day. But you're hoping everybody will come out every day.
Yeah, we announce it usually one day before the event so that people can come and choose. Generally, people do come for all the 4 days once they come for one day, unless they're out of town or they have the other schedules. So,
are you charging for people to come into the festival, or how does that work?
Yes, we do charge, but it is a very nominal price of $20 for all the 4 days.
Oh, they pay. So you paid $120. So you have like a band, that everybody who paid, or?
Yeah. Okay. So we have a band for each day. So, or we can, if someone is coming only for one day, we charge $10. But most of the people take $20 option and come for 4 days.
Well, that's a good.
And I mean,
That's a
not
good.
just, yeah. $5 per day is it's very, very inexpensive, I would say.
Okay, so is there anywhere that you have to go to the website or something to purchase the tickets, or they just come and you just come in, first one in, first?
Yeah, both the options are there. They can just buy them on the website. The website is tgifottawa.ca. As we mentioned, TGIF stands for the Great
TGIF.
India
Thank God
Festival.
it's Friday. Just remember it like that. Thank God it's Friday, and they put .ca.
Ottawa.ca. Yeah. We had to put Ottawa
Yeah.
Towards the end of it, otherwise it will be a bit confusing. So
yeah, well, I saw it and I said,
TGIF.
I said, what kind of thing is this? I said, it's thank God it's Friday. I said, then I said, oh, the Great India Festival. So I said, okay, well, that makes sense.
and also people could walk in and then take the tickets there itself. You can pay cash or by any other online option. Yeah. Okay. So our festival, though we call it the India Festival, it is popular among the non-Indians. More than 50% are of non-Indian origin. As such, more than 50% are also women. That's a very good one. So
wow.
We generally, and we have generally around 300 volunteers who work throughout the 4 days. And again, the women are more in number in terms of the volunteers compared to the men. So that's a very
why is that? Why is that?
I think I guess women connect to the culture much more so than men. Please don't.
Oh, they don't want to come. They just want to come and eat and sit, relax. Yes. Well, that's a good thing. You know, they can do all that stuff. You know. But anyways, it's a big. You know, I guess the women want. A lot of the women are going to be cooking, except for the guy that's doing the fish on Sunday.
No, as such, there is an equal balance there, almost 50-50. All the people who cook and serve. Yes. Some of them, I would say, the elderly people of my age, when we came from back in India, most of the weddings are done. There are no catering per se. Let's say people cook for all the families and friends together at the house, etc. So it is. In many of us, it is nostalgic in the sense, that it brings back the memories of the community cooking together and enjoying together.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a fun festival there. People, I encourage you, if you're in the Ottawa area, not far, to get there, get out and support. You know, he says it's 50% are not non-Indian culture that comes. So, you know, everybody, you know, it's for everybody to sample the food, learn about the culture, not just see what you see. No, but this is a day that days that you could go out and learn about their north, south, east, and west, Western culture in India. Correct?
Yes, thank you.
All right. So is there anything that you want to say to your people in your own language?
Okay, my language is Telugu. Probably there are less number of people in Ottawa, but I would say, దయచేసి ఈ ఉత్సవానికి వచ్చి మమ్మల్ని ఆనందింపజేయండి. That means please come to the festival, enjoy yourself, and make us happy.
Well, that's all good because everybody's going to be got some great entertainment there, some great, you know, people coming, some great food, and you're getting the authentic food. They're not slacking on the ingredients that's coming from each region in India. All the ingredients will be used. And that's really good. That's a really good, you know, that's admirable. We quote you. I like that. I really do.
Yeah. Basically, though we call it the Great India Festival, the concept is that we would like to connect culturally with all Canadians. So our mandate is to enhance the intercultural connectivity, as we call it, so that all the cultures would come together and enjoy by appreciating the other cultures.
All right. So everybody get out there. Get out this week. If you're in Ottawa, go to the website, get your tickets. He's told you all. The president told you the prices, you know, so there's no excuse that you guys, you know, making it very affordable for everybody to be out there. So anyways, I do want to thank you today, Dr. Bala. Next year, you got to come back a little bit earlier so we can prepare the people and put it out there.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, the boss, I would say.
No problem. And I do want to thank the viewers for tonight for tuning in here with the TGIF, the Great India Festival, Dr. Bala, who's the president. He's telling us all about it. So, and I do want to thank all the viewers tonight for tuning in. So good night and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.